to another episode in the Tennessee Titans franchise. Having so much fun right now, which is why I'm kind of bulk recording all of this here. Just can't get myself to stop, so there we go. First off, I want to say I appreciate you guys a lot. I cracked 1,000 subscribers some time ago. That was really insane. That was a landmark for me, a milestone that I wanted to reach. And now I got it. I'm super happy. I do have another milestone, which is the hours watched. Kind of need to get that as well. Working towards that. And how do I do that? Well, doing content that I enjoy, and I hope you enjoy as well. What are we going to do this episode? Well, bye week is up, and then the game against the Browns at home. Bye week episode, usually a pretty quick one. Just going to handle the press conference. Going to do weekly strategy behind the scenes, and then we're going to be taking a look at Browns week. Coach, you have to be happy to be heading into your bye week in first place. Any special plans for the week off? Well, I don't think we need to fix morale, because that is pretty good. Going for you getting experience and reducing stamina could be positive. I think that is what we're going to be going for. Awareness and self-scouting might be good as well, but we also get a debuff in stamina, I reckon, which is STA. It's interesting that once they do write it, and another time they just use the short version. But we're going to stay grinding here. We need to be firing on all cylinders coming out of the bye, so we're sticking to the grind. I don't want these guys rusty or sluggish because of time off, and I think keeping the routine will help. Yeah, of course. So extra work during the bye week paid off. 500 XP for all players. That is good, but -7 stamina. So in the next game, let's just keep this one in mind. Gonna be doing weekly strategy now. See you next week. Alright, so we have arrived in week 11. Home game against the Cleveland Browns is on the menu. And the Browns have a super solid defense. Their offense does look a little bit shaky, to be honest. They are a cold opponent, so we're going to have to watch out for that. Prospect Spotlight is something that is coming up. That is always exciting. And then we've got a focus player. We can choose our focus players that we want to scout here. We're going to be doing that, of course. Then taking a look at the Browns team, doing weekly strategy, and all that good stuff. So first off, let's just do a quick check. We have not played the Browns yet this season. All right, so quick check. That has been done. Next up, let's take a look at the cold opponent situation. Coach, the Browns are struggling, but sometimes the team can trip up unexpectedly by looking ahead to the next game. Any fear that this is a trap game? I'm going to say no fear, not at all. This is the NFL and everybody is a threat. We stress that week in and week out. The second you overlook an opponent is the second you make headlines for getting upset. Yeah, see that exactly. We're missing Will Levis, so we kind of have to be realistic here. So basically all we have to do is win this game to complete this game day situation here. We may want to take a deeper look at strong safety Tyler Williams. He's been standing out from other prospects in terms of his football IQ. All right, strong safety Tyler Williams. Let's keep that in mind. All right, there we go. Let's just cut this short. There we go. Boom, Tyler Williams. All right, we can immediately see Deshaun Watson, bridge QB 29 and 81, is out with an injury, torn bicep, out for 1 week more. All right, so we're going to be playing Devin Leary. This is a quarterback. I just gave him a quick optical makeover, just gave him the correct face. I didn't do any accessories here, and we're not going to be seeing him that much anyways. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, I think he should be taken over, but who knows what the CPU does. The running back group is really interesting, right? We've got Nick Chubb here. We've got Jerome Ford, then we've got Montreal Johnson and Audric Estime. These two are backups. Jerome Ford is the second running back. Nick Chubb, of course, a superstar dev trade player. Fullback is James Duff, that's a rookie. The wide receivers, Corey Davis, 3079, Tim Patrick, 3177, David Bell, Cedric Tillman, and Michael Woods, second. This is a strange room because there aren't any real standouts, I would say, right? So when you look at the team, I do understand why they're currently having such troubles. On the tight end, we've got Leo McLean, a rookie, is the best tight end, 2272. Luke Lachey and Marcus Stoudemeyer. There we go. Leo McLean did get a makeover because he's the starting tight end for the Browns at the moment. So there we go. Left tackle Isaiah Wynn, 2977. AJ Strickland behind him. Marcus Worthy is injured, so probably Justin Schaefer will be the left guard. At center, we've got Ethan Pocic, but he does seem to be going down. Plus, morale debuffs are happening. Luke Whippler is the backup. Jake Drew, a rookie on right guard, 22 and 70. Raffle Black behind him. And Jake Drew, yikes, man. Normal depth trade. I did give him a makeover here, but this is not looking good. And right tackle, Jack Conklin, 31.79, and DeWine Jones behind him. I would personally be reshuffling this offensive line just a little bit, because Isaiah Wynn over here, yeah, that makes sense. Over here, I don't know, the injured player, I would put a right tackle in there at center. That works for me. At right guard, this is weird, and just would use one of these, maybe on right guard as well, or just, I don't know, just do something, but this is really strange. Left edge is Isaiah McGuire here, 24.75, Tim Jefferson as a backup. So again, a young player, low rated. Right edge, Myles Garrett, he's going to be brutal, 29.97, no questions asked. Alex Wright is the backup here, player of the future. D-tackle, Tyler Davis, scheme fit, 24.80, and he's a player that looks really decent, actually. Looking at the overalls, 21 ranked defensive tackle in the league. That is interesting, as always. Siaki Ika is here, and Tommy Togiai. So I like the D-tackle room. This is okay. This is looking good. Left outside linebacker, Christopher Lucas, 22.65, Oren Burks behind him. Christopher Lucas, again, I did give him a makeover. I don't really understand the logic here, though, because there are free agents that are just really way better than this dude. But they might be cash-strapped because the Browns gave money to a certain someone whose last name rhymes with Watson. So there we go. Mid linebacker, David Long Jr., 28.76. We've got Divine Diablo here from the Raiders and Kareem Reed. David Long Jr. joining from, let me just check that on that one here. Jacksonville Jaguars before that. But again, it is, yeah, they are good players. Both players are good mid linebackers, but are they super elite? I don't think so. Right outside linebacker, Deontay Van Buren is the leader on the right outside line. Right outside linebacking group here, 22.72, Jeremiah Moon and Mark Gentry. Deontay Van Buren has a hidden depth trait, will be revealed pretty quickly now. He's got good base stats. I like his agility, I like the acceleration, I like the speed. So that is good, but the rest of the stats really need work. So very physical, but apart from that, not fantastic. Cornerback, Denzel Ward, 28 and 90. Again, a solid cornerback. Martin Emerson Jr., another solid QB, and Greg Newsome II. So this group here, very, very highly rated. Cameron Mitchell and Thomas Graham Jr., nothing but backups. Free safety, Juan Thornhill, 29 and 80. Bud Clark as a backup here on free safety. Strong safety is Lathan Ransom and D. Anthony Bell. Lathan Ransom, again, got a makeover here. Last season already, so there we go. Kicker is Jared Hartman, that's a rookie. And the punter is Michael Turk. I can only imagine that it's due to the budget constraints that they are having that this team is really rather weakly put together. I'm a little bit surprised here. So what do? We do what we do best. We stop the short passing. If we manage to limit that, I think we really have a shot at this. So let's go with Houston here. Let's go with the backups here. The D tackles, I don't really care too much, but let's split this. This is a starter job. This is a starter job. This is backups again. Let's split, and the rest are the starters. The offensive game plan. What do we do here? We're going to run it. I feel like we have a shot at this. Tyjae Spears is really good. He's super fired up. Should be getting something done here. The running back room, we're going to be focusing on the starter as well. Now let's go with the split here because I want Chris McAdams to also get something. The wide receivers, I think we can split this safely. And on the offensive line, I want the starters to get as much experience as we can. We will have slight debuffs in terms of the fitness level. Stamina will be debuffed this time. But yeah, I think this is certainly doable. Even with a little bit of a more tired team here. So there we go. No sacks allowed. I'm gonna go for it again. Will I ever learn? I don't know. All right, injury report time. Tia Tart out for 1 week with a PCL sprain, and Will Levis with a pulled groin out for 2 more weeks. So we've got 3 games that we need to handle with Malik Willis. But I'm confident. I feel like he has trained well. He's shown in training what he can do. He's shown in games what he can do. He's shown consistency. He's shown that he can win. And I really feel like this is something that we can be actually pretty happy about, that we've got such a solid quarterback setup. So Joe Alt also gets an upgrade here. again, we're improving the line. We're improving the line with rookies. We're improving the line and the team with homegrown players. I'm very happy about that. Graham Barton only with the startup trait. The only, of course, in air quotes. But still something that is really good to have, especially in terms of growing players. Roger McCreary going up here. Everybody got 500 experience points last week due to the training. And we're kind of improving it this week again. Plus, we're having good games. So, yeah, there we go. But, yeah, we're just solidifying everything here. Nicholas Petit-Frere a little bit behind expectations. He's 25 and an 83. He is solid. I'm not going to, you know, picnic here. Picnic? Nitpick. Crying out loud, man. All right. Dylan Redunce also gets some experience added here. Goes up. Keishan Muti and Jaelyn Peavy will be the two players that are the final players to receive experience points. Keishan Muti, a good player to have around. He's quick, he's solid, and Jaelyn Peavy will be playing D-tackle today. Do I fully trust this group? Well, yes, I would say so, but tier chart is a little bit on the older side, so that might prove to be an issue at some point in the future. The offensive coordinator again will be buffing the line. Boost pass block finesse for right guards, for the tackles. What is this down here? Strength. 24 points. I can't spend that. These are 16 points. I can't spend that. Open field moves. Change of direction. Juke move. I want to get down here towards agility and then acceleration. That is certainly some. I need 16 points. All right. I can't do that anyway. So let's go over here. Defensive line guru. Boost hit power for defensive ends. Why is everything more expensive all of a sudden? The first one is cheaper. All right, boost awareness. What is this here? Full blitz, boost stamina for linebackers. Let's do that. We spent 12 points. And we are ready. Going to be checking the depth chart in-game, as always. But I feel like we are ready to kick off this game. A home game. Finally again, Nissan Stadium. Feels good to be home, man. MALIK WILLIS facing off against dude whose name I already forgot again. So here we go. But the Browns are hyped as we speak, as it stands. It's a home game. It doesn't mean that it's going to be an easy game. We still have to take this this defensive group very seriously. They do have a solidly rated defense here. The offense is what probably will make this game manageable for us. I think our defense has time to grow, but is already on a good level, to put it that way. And here Coach Dreddeus speaking with his players before the game starts. MALIK WILLIS getting a lot of trust here from the coach and from his teammates that he will be capable of doing what needs to be done. So there we go. Take it over at the 25, and we're immediately gonna start by playing aggressively. A dagger here is what we're gonna be doing. Chig Okonkwo, then Rodgers, and we're gonna see how this defense reacts here. All right, reacts quickly. Number 2, that's Ransom. That is the safety taken down. Chig Okonkwo after only 3 yards. That wasn't the biggest pickup. We're going to go with the close play action cross here. Noah Clancy is my target, of course. Amari Rodgers is a good valve. But... Ooh, and I actually ran into that one. Man, Myles Garrett was there. I kind of ran into that one. I don't know why I moved out the pocket here, to be honest. That was probably not the best thing to do. Let's just not get caught up here. Here we go. Going backwards, kablooey, and this here is a very nice run forward. Tyjae Spears with an injury, though. That, of course, is not what I wanted to see here. And he's been checked out here. That's a new animation, actually. I don't know this one. So, mesh spot time. Derrick Henry taking over as the running back. Rodgers and Okonkwo. Clancy does also have a good route here. Holding on, getting rid of the opposing player. Number 40 was there, had a grip on him. 2nd and 1. We're gonna try and just break through here. We could go for fancy plays, but I'm just gonna be going for a run here, left-hand side run. Off we go. Derrick Henry, here we go. Ball is out, taken down here solidly though, and that's another injury. Number 23. Again, the cornerbacks are really good. There we go. Henry in pain. We're gonna use McAdams here. Halfback zone weak. Chris McAdams. The run game hindered at the moment, so probably we should focus a little bit more on the pass plays. There we go. Myles Garrett, no surprise, he's through very quickly here. We're gonna go with a mesh spot again. Rodgers, Clancy, we need to go for the passing. I had to put Keisha Muti down to the practice squad. There we go, this is Noah Clancy. And there we go, he's down. Ransom again. Stepping up, and here we go. Strained bicep. Let's just give the people what they need. Give them time to just get back on their feet in their own time. Chig Okonkwo pushed here, and we pick up another first down. And yeah, we have an injury for tier tired, so Jaden Peavy is the only D tackle we have. I don't have 3 D tackles on the team, and that is the reason why we had to bring one up. I brought one up from the practice squad, and there we go. Van Buren with the takedown here, only 1 yard for Spears. I had to kind of go for a switch here, so Muti down to the practice squad, and added a D tackle who I just found in the free agents pool. That was not really the decision that I wanted to make, but yeah, just bringing in a player to get those requirements done. Plus he's a young player, so that is also positive. He's a 72 rated 22-year-old player, so that was good. Yikes, get that ball away. Ah, shoot. And again. And again, Myles Garrett was there. As soon as I rolled out, I saw him just dump away and taken down here. All right, that one hurt. That one really hurts us. Okonkwo, can we get this? Can we get this? I sometimes overestimate the speed with which MALIK WILLIS can move. There we go. We have to punt. 5 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Not great. There we go. Ball out. Boom. Putting it out at the, what is it? At the 10. So that is a good punt there. We have had better punts. Come on, defense. And defense holds them. We start again at the 20 in the second quarter. 2 minutes 40 still to be played. Amari Rodgers would be a perfect route here. And again. And again, I need more protection from that right-hand side. Myles Garrett is breaking through so quickly. Really crazy, man. All right, let's go. Wells Jr., you're in. We're going to accept the hits. And we can't find the space because the screen is not set up. 3rd and 8. To find Diablo. Do you remember what I said? Defense doesn't look too crazy, but never underestimate them. I hope that we didn't do that. There we go. Again. Nice. There we go. Chig Okonkwo taken down very quickly here. 2-minute warning hits us. We're going to go with the Burks. Okonkwo going behind the linebackers, though. That could actually work. Yikes! And I completely pressed the wrong button. Shoot! Emerson was there. Myles Garrett picking this one up. Sometimes when I'm focusing on something different here, really messes up my button pressing or the timing. Amari Rodgers with an injury. The Browns always have had a brutal defense. So there we go. And another player out. Well, season takes long. You have to have depth. Kyle Phillips. We're going to substitute Phillips in here. 4th and 1. And now they go for the timeout, those bastards. We, of course, are going to go with something clever here. The inside zone should work. Going to try a slight curve here. And hope that we find space between the guard and the center. And this is exactly what we do. Trying to cut it inside. Nicholas Petit-Frere with an injury. This is what I said. I'm really feeling not confident about Nicholas Petit-Frere's ability to withstand pressure, to really withstand injuries. It's not that great what's happening here. And we keep having those injuries a lot of the time. And that was a throw that was completely off target. So Chris Hubbard at a dislocated shoulder. There we go. Man, Nicholas Petit-Frere, we need a solution here. I might use him as a backup. How about that? Maybe I can use Patrick Paul as a starter. Chig Okonkwo pushing forward. Tyler Davis with an injury. Football's a rough game. There is protection in there, but it is a rough game, of course. Next up, this here. Amari Rodgers. We're going to be bum rushed by the dude with the exclamation mark. So that is the indicator. As we step across the line, and Chig Okonkwo. What else? With an injury. Exactly what I was looking for, right? So gun verticals, it is. Looking for Tyjae Spears, who is back again from being out here with an injury. 29 seconds. All right, let's just take our time. Let's choose cleverly, choose wisely. Otherwise, my face is gonna melt. Who got that reference? Put it down in the comments below in 3, 2, 1 now. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Nice, and Noah Clancy moving ahead here to the 35, past the 35 to the 19. 84 yards for MALIK WILLIS today. Nice. He's got good throw power, he's got good basics. It's not like we're starting here with a complete rookie or really bad player. But he's just not as polished as Willis is slowly but surely getting. Clancy getting pushed around and an injury. Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, we're really picking up a lot here. This is a brutal game. Let's just hope it's not a Pyrrhic victory. For those interested, a Pyrrhic victory is basically if you win but you lose a lot to achieve that victory. So here comes Josh Whyle. We're gonna just give players time to come back in their own time. Back in Pyrrhus, it was it Greece? I think it was Greece. It was ancient Greece. There was a battle at I think that it was called, the location was called Pyrrhus, and basically what happened was the general did get the win, but he lost a lot of troops, which in the end really jeopardized winning the war. It was just one battle, and so this is basically what this stands for. As Josh Whyle runs in. We moved him over to fullback, and it's great to have a backup tight end, you know, that we can just, you know, rely upon, right? Because it's a really good tight end. Come on, defense. Defense holds them again in the second quarter. 61-yard field goal. I think this is the only sensible thing to go for here. I think we're going to go for a bonk here because it's really far, and we're going to be slightly off target. All right, so no field goal for us in this first quarter. We're going to continue to the next moment. They score a field goal. All right, they do what we couldn't do. Let's go. Smash return. Let's go the tight end angle. Logan Thomas going to have the crazy route. Looking for Kyle Phillips, though. Kyle Phillips on the short route. Good catch. Completing the catch, holding on to the ball. Good job, Kyle Phillips. No injury, by the way, so that is also something that I do appreciate in this circumstance right now. Tyjae Spears, interesting route. Push, but we get the pass completed. We pick up a first down, and we just keep moving forward. We keep the clock running. That is what counts. We're ahead. We should get a field goal at least. We should get something in terms of a... that is perfect. That is a perfect throw. Amari Rodgers out here with stiff arming, but number 1 pushes him out. And there we go. Amari Rodgers, such a good player. MALIK WILLIS connecting well here. Finding the target. And he just has that extra speed in him to just gather another 10 yards after the catch. So there we go. Close play action, cross the left-hand side run. Looking for Whyle, looking for Rodgers. Burks doesn't have the most promising of routes. There we go. Broken a tackle. Just go. Oh, and that is a fumble. All right, I was out to praise him. And pushing him out of bounds. That is MALIK WILLIS saving this situation here. I was about to praise Josh Whyle here, and there goes a fumble. He broke 2 tackles. That sucked, man. That sucked. All right, we take over at the 1. That's always fun, isn't it? Yikes. Let's go to play action power roll. Going for Paul here. Stepping in. Get some yards. And that is my left tackle, who's currently stepping in as a tight end, which makes no sense. I don't want to see that, actually. All right, let's go. Fullback, this is that. I could use Henry as a fullback. Wide receiver works at tight end. We've got so many injuries. That is brutal. There we go. Okonkwo. And then who else could we use? Is there anybody that is not really bad? All right, Logan Thomas. And that'll be the setup that we'll be using here. Make sure that we don't mess this up. This is basically my main target. Also make sure that we don't pick up another 15 injuries, because that will make life extremely difficult. But we are leading. Oh, knocked out. Crud. 3rd and 2. That'll make life difficult as we continue the season, right? We're top spot right now in the NFL. Can fully appreciate that one. But I'm not getting the first down, man. 4th and 2. This is a problem. This is really a problem. And we really, again, we're just working a lot here to get the things done that the other teams are doing in way less attempts, way less time. So we go. Let's just put this really far back, or as far back as we can, punting out of our own end zone. Currently, there's really problems. Can we get the ball out for once? 45 is the distance that Leary, that's his name, has to complete, and he does just that. All right, 2 minutes 44. Let's get things done now, guys. Let's get this done here, all right? I want to see you dudes working hard. 2nd and 6. Points allowed. Today, 7 points for the worst team in the league. I don't want to lose this game, because that would really be... Cold opponent losses hurt a lot in terms of the morale. That goes down. Josh Whyle, man. That fumble back there. I had so much praise for him. Tight end in. Hit at the 2-minute warning. And this is going to be... This is going to be a challenge. All right. Antwane Wells coming from the left-hand side. Nope. Coming from the right-hand side, actually. And Treylon Burks. There we go. Beautiful first down. Wide receiver number 1. Treylon Burks, still my most capable, my most reliable, my most trusted wide receiver. Amari Rodgers going to go left. Let's go. Just find that gap when there's space between the players. 1 minute 30. We need a touchdown. We need a touchdown to get this done here. 1 minute 15. We're just going to keep pounding it as we're doing. Amari Rodgers going to go right. Josh Whyle going to go left. Is there an opening? No, there's no opening, but we're just going to go ahead, get that first down. Holding on to the ball. 217 yards today for MALIK WILLIS. He's having a good game, man. And he's really, again, my opinion of him has just gone up massively. 45 seconds. Let's not forget about the time here. That wouldn't be the best of ideas. Josh Whyle getting this done here. 35 seconds. What a good job. I think he's making up for the fumble. I think he is making up for that fumble. Juan Thornhill here. I'm going to call the first time at 35 seconds. I don't want to risk anything here, all right? Just want to have the time to take a look at good plays. Figure out which one I want to go with. Commit and then stay there. Rodgers is probably an interesting option. Whyle also has a good route. Stopped. All right. 30 seconds. That's Ransom. Let's try a halfback dive here. One dive. Let's try a run. I have to get this. Oh, and we're pushed backwards at the 3-yard line. We have to call a timeout. 24 seconds. Come on, team. Don't let me down. Don't let me down now. Not after all the nice things I said about you. Does the curve work here? Will it work? We are facing Myles Garrett over on that side. We're going to try it. I'm going to try it. Ah! 4th and goal. Shit. I should have gone with something different here. Should have gone with something different. Now, right, we'll have to equalize this. We're going to have to equalize this. I don't really trust. I should have tried the pass play here. Evan McPherson will get the field goal. That is not a worry of mine. 10 versus 10. This game is way harder than it really needs to be. Could have put it to sleep a long time ago. Come on, defense. Come on, defense! Oof. We get the ball again in overtime. We get the ball again in overtime. 2 minutes 24, not a touchdown. Lucky. Ah! Ball dropped. And again, we're starting with the stupid stuff again. Starting with all that dumb stuff here. Dropping balls, not keeping it. Come on, guys. Can we get this done? Now, can we just close this game down? Can we just win, please? Well, let's look here. Logan Thomas. I'm not very happy with what he's... Oh, no, Clancy's back. Oh, this is... Chico Okonkwo is back. What am I doing? Why am I not using them? Christ almighty. Jesus freaking Christ. Yikes. Why am I not using them? Gonna go mad here. And Logan Thomas fighting 4 yards and he's dragged back. 1st and 10 though. The veteran tight end. Alright, we'll post drag. We're gonna keep going like this. Clancy's back, Okonkwo's back. That is big. Burks has a nice route actually. Noah Clancy with an injury. Fantastic. Good on you, mate. Good on you. Jesus, man. Van Buren with an injury here. Not with an injury, but with a tackle. Burks, Rodgers. I don't trust those routes for... Fuck! 3rd and 5. We had it. We had the first down. We had the distance. Jesus, man. Can we hold on to balls for once now? What is the problem? We're all of a sudden, we're not holding on to balls anymore. Mario Rodgers here. What is the big deal here? We had a fumble. And there we go. Rodgers, slowly but surely, I don't know, getting to grips with the situation. I don't know what the problem was before. There we go. Okonkwo, Rodgers on the longer route. Hard hit. Goes down 30 out of 39 on the day for Willis. Which one did I want to see? I clicked too quickly. This one here, play action read. All right, let's go. Quick adjustments. I want to have Okonkwo. I want to have him run outside. I want to save up on that timeout because I only have one left here. There we go. That worked like a charm. Stopping the clock at the 41 second mark. We're at the 29-yard mark. Anything but a loss. I don't really necessarily need a draw as well, just to put that out there. Burks, probably a good option. Is he going to be free though? And am I going to be hitting him with MALIK WILLIS? There we go. We work to get this distance done here. 30 seconds. All right, less gesturing, more play calling. Let's go. Verticals. Right to left. Chig Okonkwo. And there we go, stiff arming, getting a first down. 10 seconds to go at the 6-yard line. And this is going to go down to the final pass, is it? This is going to go down to the final frickin' pass, because it always has to be that way. It always has to frickin' be that way. Double outs, nope. Slant, maybe. Gonna go with the double slant here, all right. Come on, Chigo, I need you, man. 10 seconds is not a lot of time. Holding onto the ball. There we go. Well done, Chigo. We get in there. We get that freaking touchdown. MALIK WILLIS shows what he can do. Joe all-time MALIK WILLIS. And that is a last-second win in this really tough overtime game here against the Cleveland Browns. Almost tripping over a cold opponent here. Almost getting tripped up. Coach Dreddeus super happy. We get the job done. The Browns cannot be happy with this, but we are. 16 versus 13. What a brutal game. What a freaking brutal game. MALIK WILLIS proves that he belongs into the NFL. Well done. Also pretty good stats actually. 321 yards, 79% completion rate, 2 touchdowns. Had a good game. Good game. Devin Leary, also solid game actually. No turnovers here from his point of view. But the run game was just absolutely stopped. It was dead. Dead on arrival. Nothing working, nothing happening. We just had to go for the passing. Chig Okonkwo was good. Rodgers with a drop. Josh Whyle with 2 drops. One of those was a fumble. That really hurt, man. Noah Clancy chipped in a little bit here. Tyjae Spears. Just a lot of players stepping up in very short bursts. Let's just put it that way. Solo tackle leader Caleb Farley, total tackle leader David Long Jr. No surprise, a lot of tackles for loss. Sacks, Adisa Isaac got 1, Myles Garrett got 1, and Aziz Al-Shaair and Jeffery Simmons getting 1 apiece, or half apiece, let's go like that. Evan McPherson missing 1 field goal, that was the super long one, but he got the other one done, keeping us in the game there. Harold Landry III says, I know we expected to win that game, but like you said, everyone is a threat in this league. Someone has to lose. Better them than us. I agree, and it was close. Every win is a W. Your entire team earned plus 1,000 experience points. There we go. That's positive. Best case, right? We didn't trip up, although we really struggled at times. It was not an easy game. It was not a nice game. Their defense really stifled our offense. Really did. We had to get creative, and in the end, we managed to just pull it off towards the end. But yeah, our game plan was kind of torpedoed pretty quickly. We didn't get as many sacks. We were sacked. Maybe let's choose something different next week. Looking ahead, we're going to be playing the Cardinals away and then the Panthers away, so that's going to be interesting. Yeah, for the time being, going to say thank you so much for watching. You guys are making this special, so you're really much appreciated. Thanks for being here. If you like what I'm doing, drop me a like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And as always, see you next time.